Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show tonight. Tonight we're going to be talking about reentry, returning home from incarceration, coming home to um, a system of support, helping people to reintegrate back into their communities, back into their families, and be part of society after incarceration. So the reentry is a program that we have in Fremont, California, called Talif Collective. And the reentry program is a program where we allow people to come in, be comfortable, and allow them to have a smooth transition back into their communities. Uh, Talif Collective, we allow a, um, a smooth and a comfortable transition. We want to be able to help people after long periods of time in prison come home and have the information that they need coming back into society. Uh, Tonight's show, we have a live show here. You can call in at 415-861-6648 if you wish, and take part of the discussion that we're having about reentry. Uh, the program that I work for is Talif Collective. I'm a facilitator, coordinator for Talif Collective Reentry Program. And the program that I feel is something that's needed for people coming home from incarceration after a period of time. We all know that going into a system of incarceration, imprisonment, that you go into a different world. And after a period of time, you're used to doing a certain thing a certain type of way, you know. You become what they call institutionalized, for the simple fact that people, they do things for you. They wash your clothes, they feed you, they cook your food for you. The only thing that you do is take your money and go to the canteen and put money into the Department of Correction and Rehabilitation, buying zuzus and wham-whams, so to speak, food that you can snack on, top robins, fish, mackerel, and sardines, things like that that you can eat and survive on. But being in prison, you change your way of thinking over a period of time. You change your way of living over a period of time. And coming back into society, you need to be able to come into a program or something that can assist you at being reunited back into your community, back with your families after incarceration. We have a program, the Talif Collective Reentry Program. We have a support circle that we give once a month. We're having a program that's this month on the 24th of January in Oakland, California. We just relocated from San Francisco, and it's at Oak Stop, 1721 Broadway Street in Oakland, California. And we invite everybody, women, men. You don't even have to be incarcerated. Come out and take part of the program and be a support to the people that have been incarcerated. You know, we need to have a support system where people can come home and be comfortable and being able to sit down and be around people that they're used to, so to speak. Somebody that's been in the same predicament that they've been in for a period of time, incarceration. So we want you to come out and take part of the program and sit down and be able to talk about the things that we need to talk about, the issues that we have. You know, coming home from incarceration over a long period of time, you know, we come home and some people have issues, you know, at being able to function in society, being able to readjust to their communities, even being able to ride a bus. You know, you get on the bus and you're seen as, well, maybe somebody's looking at me and they know I've been to prison. You know, maybe somebody's looking at me and they trying to like size me up. But people are doing this, and they've been doing it all their life. They get on the bus and they look at people. They get on the bus and they, you know, sit around and they ride the bus, go on certain places and they look at people. They're not looking at you, okay? You just have a thing that you've been gone for a period of time and you're used to a certain environment, and that's what they do in prison. They look you up, they size you up, they try to, you know, see what you're about. But on a bus, this is what people do. They've been doing it all their life. They come out and they take part of their normal daily life, and they don't even know you've been in prison. But people come home from prison, they have a problem because they still holding on to that, maybe he know I've been in prison. Okay, so we're dealing with issues that need to be dealt with in the support circle once a month. We want to be able to deal with relationships. Men coming home from prison, women that come home from prison, that's been gone a long period of time. You know, you come home from prison and you want to be able to take over your household. Woman come home from prison, she want to be able to take over her household and run a household as a woman's supposed to do certain things. Woman come home from prison and the man been there all the time she's been incarcerated. Well, he's taking care of the kids, he's raised the kids, he's done certain things. And certain things that the woman has to get used to. A man coming home from prison and the woman been home all of her time he's been incarcerated. And he want to come home and take the helm, so to speak, be the man of the house. But you have to come home and you have to take your place. You have to slow down, okay? Because you've been gone 20 years, you've been gone 25 years, you've been gone 30 years, you've been gone 40 years. And you coming home to a brand new environment, a brand new way of living. You got to be able to readjust from somebody cooking your food for you, somebody washing your clothes for you, somebody doing things for you. You got to slow down and take your time. Okay, you can't come home and run stuff. Take your time, sit down and relax and take a good view of what's going on. Okay, and right now we got people having problems with relationships because we haven't been here. We've been gone for a period of time. You know, we have to be able to come home and be able to take our spot. You know, we left 20 years ago, we left 25 years ago, we left 30 years ago, we left 40 years ago, and that's what we're still stuck in when we left. We're still trying to call shots of when we left, and things have changed. So we have to sit down and take our spot. We got to relax, you know, take it easy, take a deep breath, you know, give that woman her chance to be able to turn over the helm to you. Give that man his chance to be able to turn things back over to you. You know, we come home, we got grown children now in the household, you know, and we come home, we want our children go take the garbage out, man. And he looking at you like, what you talking about, partner? Where you been? Who are you? You don't come home and just tell me to start doing things. That's something that you got to earn back, you know, and we don't think that that's the way that it should be done. But we have to pump our brakes. We've got to stop, you know, take a good look at what's going on. Yes, we have to take our spot. We got to take our spot as getting respect back from our children. We got to take our role at getting respect from our wives, from our women, because we haven't been there. You know, you can't come home and just take shots. You got to slow down and take your spot where you're supposed to take it and sit down and relax. Because if you come home and try to take over things, the relationship's not going to work. It's going to burn up real fast. It's going to burn up. You know, so we have to slow down and take our spot and be able to fit in the household as we should. You know, we got to, you know, take things easy, one day at a time, you know, because if you've been gone like that long period of time and that man and that woman waiting on you, okay, the change is going to come, believe me, it's going to come, you know, but you got to take your time. You know, we bickering in our relationships because we want to be able to run stuff. Okay, take your time. You'll be able to run stuff, but take your time. You know, relationships are going bad right now from formerly incarcerated. You know, so we got to slow down, take our time, don't rush into nothing. You know, we got to find jobs. Go out and find jobs and take over the responsibility that's due us. You know, get a job and work your hours you're supposed to work, come home, you know, build that relationship as a household, you know, as a husband and wife, you know, have your children respect you, have your woman respect you, you see. Now we come home and we don't know how to get our license. We don't know how to work cell phones. We got to learn how to work our cell phones. You know, some people come home and don't even know how to turn on cell phone. We've been gone. We left, they have cell phones. Some of us left, they had big old cell phones and looked like big old bricks. You know, but we come on now, they got these little cell phones and it's difficult to work. You know, they're really difficult to work. You know, I'm still trying to learn how to do certain things to the telephone because they're difficult to work, you know? So certain things that returned citizens need to work on, need to know coming home, you see? So in the Talif Collective Reentry Program, the support circle, we want to give an opportunity for the returned citizens to come out and talk about the issues that we have. Talk about some of the problems that we're having, you know. Just going down to a store, the Walgreens, going to a shopping store, going to the mall. You know, that's difficult for people that have been gone a long period of time. You know, people don't know how to go in and be in crowds of people because they, you know, on a prison yard, you know, you see a crowd of people, hey, something finna happen. A lot of tension going on. You know, you want to be able to go to a store and not think that people finna rush you. You finna get, you know, we want to be able to be comfortable in the store. You know, I know a gentleman came home from prison. He had been gone 30 years. And his brother took him shopping to a mall. He went into the mall, he had to leave. He had to come out of the mall. He had to go outside and regroup, you know, and get his bearings together to go back into the mall. You know, it took a while for him to get it right. But we have to work on the problems that we have. We come home with issues, we got problems. And people don't realize that the problems that we have serious problems, that they don't even have a clue of what we're going through, you know. So formerly incarcerated people, we have a support circle, you know, and we welcome you guys to come out to it. It's January 24th. That's on a Wednesday night from 7 o'clock until 9. From 7 o'clock to 9. It's at the Oak Stop in Oakland, 1721 Broadway, MacArthur's Meeting Room. It's called MacArthur's Meeting Room, and it's in Oakland. We've had the program support circle for the last 2 years here in San Francisco, and our turnout was kind of lousy. We didn't have a good turnout, you know. I don't know for what reason, you know, but we didn't have a good turnout. And I felt that we could take it across the bay, you know, take it across the bay and give people opportunities to come from both sides. Because we have people traveling from the East Bay to San Francisco on the nights that we had a support circuit in San Francisco. We had people traveling from the East Bay across the bridge to San Francisco. So now we want to give people from San Francisco an opportunity to cross the water, go across the bay, the same way the people that was coming from Oakland, Richmond, Fairfield, Fremont, Union City, to come to Oakland to the support circle and be part of the support circle. So we want to give you the extended opportunity to come out and be amongst people that you're familiar with. You know, we got women, we got men that's been incarcerated for a long period of time. And I'm sure that we know some of the same people that's been in those prisons. And we want to be able to sit down and talk to the people and give them an opportunity to stress what's bothering them coming back home. The problem that they're having to have their smooth transition back in their community. We want to be able to address the issues. And that's what the support circle is about. Myself and Mikey Anderson, you know, is a psychologist that's my co-worker. He works at Talif Collective as a psychologist. Myself and he will be facilitating the program. And we welcome everybody and anybody to come out and take part of it. We're going to have a meal. We have an outstanding cook that cooks once a month for us, a good meal. And we're going to be able to sit down and talk and, you know, come to some of the problems that we're having and resolve them. You know, because we need therapy, we need help. You know, we came home and we're still broke. You know, we're still broke. We're like work in progress. We need to be fixed completely to have a smooth transition back into our communities and be able to be part of this world where we're rightfully supposed to be. You know, so, you know, we give the information for Talif Collective, located in Fremont, California, 43170 Osgood Road in Fremont, California. That's the address. You know, we have a number of things that we welcome at Talif. You know, at the end of the year, we have a program that we go out and we give a 5 days retreat. A 5-day retreat. We go out and we get boats and we go out in the water. You know, we go up in the hills and there's no cell phones, there's no texting, there's no nothing. All you hear is crickets at night. You know, and we have fun for 5 days. You know, this year we're inviting the women and the men to be able to come out for our retreat for 5 days. Come out and just get away from the madness for 5 days and just be with us and have fun. That's what we do at Talif Collective, Reentry program. You know, we got a barbecue once a year that we want to be able to give to the formerly incarcerated, to allow them to have time for themselves, for time to be able to be amongst the formerly incarcerated that's been in the system, that know what it's like, just to get away. 5 days, So Talib Collective offers a lot of different things. We got a guide that we're going to put together and give out of all the programs that we have at Talib Collective for this year. We have a Friday program, we have Sunday programs. We have a lot of different programs that's available to people to come out and take part of Talib Collective in Fremont, California. So we want to bring that out, and we want to give some information on the Seniors Ex-Offenders Program here in San Francisco. That's located on 3rd Street, on Carroll and 3rd Street. Seniors Ex-Offenders Program, they normally help the seniors incarcerated, coming out of county jails, coming home from prison. They normally help people that need information on housing, medical. They have a lot of different information that can be useful to you if you really want to help yourself better and be part of your community. So the Seniors Ex-Offenders Program on 3rd and Carroll, the Dr. Davis Center, right off 3rd Street. You can't miss it if you go down 3rd Street and turn, make a right on Carroll Street. You can't miss it. Got big apartment complexes that was just built there. I think they opened this year, matter of fact, last year. And you can't miss it. So come out, and if you need help, get help. Ask for help. You have people to help you, better yourself, to be part of your community. Some kind of way we got astray from what we supposed to have done in life, and we took it the wrong route, But people want to help you. They want to assist you in doing the right thing to be part of your community again. So come out and take part of the support circle that we have on the 24th of this month from 7 to 9. Come out and have a good dinner, good conversation, good people. We have information that is useful to you, that's going to help you better yourself, help you have a smooth transition back into your community. So come out and take part of the program. I do the work that I do because, I left a lot of people behind. I left some people that's never coming home, And my duty is to the people that's never coming home, is to come out and do work for them. A lot of good people that changed their lives, that really deserve another chance in society that's never gonna have it. So I met them through my incarceration, and I know the work that they would like to do coming back into society. So I do the work that I do for them because they're not able to do it. They're not able to come out and take part of this world. So I want to be able to assist them in the things that I do, and their work is being done through me. So I come home and I do the Talib Collective Reentry Program. I give help to Seniors Ex-Offenders Program when I can, and hopefully we'll be able to build together and make a difference in our communities and be able to show the people on the other side that people can come home and they can make a difference. They don't have to come home and stay on stupid. We come home and we change our lives. We go in prison and we do time. We do amount of prison time in prison. But the people that change is us. We change ourselves. We work to change ourselves. People inside, they don't change us. We work to change ourselves. So the metamorphosis, the rehabilitation comes from with us. It comes from within us, and we make the change ourselves. So we want to thank you for looking at the show tonight, and we welcome you to come out to the Reentry program and be part of the support circle on January the 24th from 7 to 9. The address is Oak Stop, 1721 Broadway Street, from 7 to 9 in the evening. BART station is not too far from it. I'll show the flyer one more time up here, and you'll be able to look at that and get the address and be able to take part of the program. So we welcome you to come out and take part of the program. Everybody and anybody is welcome. And we wish that you have a good night, We wish that you have a smooth transition back into your community. And thank you for watching the show tonight. And I want to ask you if you have any information that you can give us, please feel free to call the studio or call Talif Collective and give the information to them for the support circle reentry program through Talif Collective. I want to thank you for watching the show tonight, and I bid you a good week. And the life that you save should be your own first. After you save your own life, start helping somebody else save theirs. Do the transformation. So thank you for watching the show tonight.